So as we wrap up, here's what strikes me, and we've talked about this throughout this conversation. While the industry narrative is all cloud all the time, Mitel is making a contrarian bet on hybrid, on devices, on choice, and on flexibility. And that's not really contrarian if that's what organizations really need, right? So let's talk about, I think that we both agree here that Mitel's strategy exemplified by this production move and other things that the company has done is actually it's pragmatic, it's customer focused, and I think that it'll win in the long run. What do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting to use the word contrarian. I think it's just practical,
Yeah.
more than contrarian. I think they as a company, they had a decision to make, right? And when Tarun Lumba took over as CEO, he had to decide whether he was going to chase cloud down or or maybe focus a little bit more. And so what the company chose to
Right.
do was focus on what it did well, which was build on-prem systems. And so
And
I'm
what
using
its custom what they knew their customers wanted. And I think the reason I use the word contrarian is because, there's such a mindset that cloud is the only way to go. And, we have so many vendor-driven narratives sort of pushing that. But the customer reality is that this one size fits all mindset doesn't work. It doesn't work, in all enterprise comms. And so, I think companies that solve real problems for customers are important, and that's what Mitel is doing for a significant customer base.